I just want to be bad on a budget, you know? If you are not new to my channel, you will already know that I love a good bargain. Now, there are certain things that I want that I just can't justify spending such a huge amount of money on. I feel like if it has a huge price tag on it, if I did buy it, I would be too afraid to wear it, too afraid to get it dirty, and clothes are meant to be worn and lived in. Sometimes that leaves me with the problem of, I want these things, how do I get them at a lower price? If you take a deep look back onto my channel, you'll see that I am no stranger to shopping on AliExpress. I actually got my AirPods from there, which are still working to this day perfectly fine, and they were like $35. But I did that video a long time ago, and I thought it would be the perfect time to update you guys on some of the newer things that I've gotten, because I've recently been interested in looking at designer dupes from AliExpress. If you guys don't know what AliExpress is a website. It's kind of like Amazon. There's a lot of different vendors that sell different items. Most of the vendors are selling things from China, so they come from a long way away, which can lead to long shipping times. Also, it can be a little bit dodgy, as in like you don't know exactly what you're gonna get, which is why when you're shopping on there, you should heavily rely on customer reviews and photos. When I'm shopping on AliExpress, I mostly look at, first I look at the photo that they've posted, and then I go to the reviews to see the customer photo and make sure that the item matches up. Shopping on AliExpress can be best described as a sport. It just takes a lot of practice to shop on there, but when you do figure out what you're doing, you can find wigs to door handles to plumbing equipment to literally anything. And when you download the app, it has this great feature where you can upload a photo of something you have. So let's say I see a really cute sweater online. I can take a screenshot of that sweater, upload it into the app, and it'll show me different vendors who are selling that sweater or something similar to that sweater. The first thing I got on AliExpress was these shades. I thought they were so cute. I love the rimless design, and I'm very much into the rectangle shape these days. I used to be such a cat eye girl, but now I find myself gravitating towards the rectangle shape. I feel like it's very reminiscent of the 90s, and the rimless design is like very early 2000s. And I've already worn these in another video, and I debated for a long time whether or not to get these glasses because I thought about putting my prescription in them instead of getting one pair of lenses without the prescription and one lens with the prescription. But I don't spend all of my time driving, so I figured why not just get two pairs. These were extremely affordable. I remember that the lenses came in like a bunch of different colors, as well as the hardware. They had gold and silver options for almost every like lens color change. Then I got these earrings. How cute are they? They're little keys. And I thought that they would be stuck in place, but they actually move around the hoop. So if I really wanted to, I could take them out and just have a simple gold hoop, which I love because I love when I can wear one thing in several different ways. These were also super affordable, and I believe they did come in silver as well. I'm trying to go more silver with my jewelry, but when I saw them in gold, it just looked better. Like the design looked better in gold. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I saw the silver, was like, ooh, I'm trying to move more towards that way. But the gold was just really selling it. What I did get in silver are these two watch rings. My mom said that these were super popular in the 80s, and I can totally see that because they've got like this kind of 80s yet futuristic vibe about it. I love the square face on this one and the round on this one, and I just got black and white because I knew that they would go with any outfit. But they definitely had other options. They were all silver. They didn't have any gold options. These are super cute and they actually work. They have a battery. Moving on to my bigger purchases, I got a couple pairs of shoes. Since the summer is here, it's so nice to have your little toes out, and I got these sandals that I've been seeing everywhere and I just had to have them. They really reminded me of my childhood and like playing dress up in little plastic outfits, and so I got these. These are the Gucci sandals, and they are a hard plastic slash rubber. I would say the frame is a hard plastic, while the sole and the strap is a more stretchy rubber, which makes for more comfort. I did get these in a size bigger than my actual size because I like sandals to fit a little bit bigger, and AliExpress can be a little bit interesting with the sizing. You never really know what size you should order, which the reviews come in handy for. So I got these in a size 41, I believe. I've already worn them. They are super comfortable. If you're not a heel person, I would still get these because the platform is like, you're only walking on like this much of a heel. It basically feels like a platform sneaker or even like a really comfortable boot. You really don't even realize that you're walking on any type of heel. Also, this part in the front is a little bit big for me because I did get them in a bigger size, but I do plan on wearing them with socks or stockings in the winter time, so I definitely wanted to have that space in here. But check out the detail on this. Like, it's insane how much it looks like the real thing. I've already worn these, and I wore them to a store where they had the real ones, and I put them side by side, and these are almost identical. I will say that these are maybe like a shade darker. They're a little bit of, okay, maybe not a shade darker, but maybe they have more of a warm undertone. I'll say that. Perfect shade match, more of a warm undertone. It's not really picking up on camera. They look bubblegum pink, but in real life they do have a warmer corally undertone to them. I think they are just darling. I just really have to applaud the attention to detail. Like, yes, it was important for like the name to be on the front, but when you're wearing them, you don't necessarily need to have the name on the heel or the detail on the bottom of the shoe. But I just feel like they really went the extra mile, and these were super affordable. I think they were maybe about like $30, $35. They did come a little bit smushed. They came in a bag, and I think that also attributed to the smushedness. So I put in this paper to keep the shape, but other than that, I love them. Oh, and they did have a really strong plastic smell. Sometimes things from AliExpress can have a strong smell, but these honestly just smelled like rubber, so I wasn't mad about that because I could tell where the smell was coming from. It's a whole different ball game when there's a strong smell and you have no idea what it is. Love these sandals though, 10 out of 10. Okay, so these next pair of shoes are my new favorite sneakers to wear. They aren't really a color that you can wear with everything, yet somehow I still managed to make it work with anything and everything, and that just goes to show how much I'm willing to shove them into my wardrobe. I got these. These are the Balenciaga track sneakers. and I am obsessed with this color. Look how vibrant that is. I saw these at Nordstrom and I was like, that color is so juicy. Like, my mouth literally watered looking at the color of the shoes. I have never looked twice at Balenciaga track sneakers, and here I was thirsting over some sneakers. So I looked up the price and was like, okay, well, one, they are sneakers, and I would like to actually wear them. So I took my little butt to AliExpress and I searched and researched for, I want to say maybe like a month. And I'm so glad I did, because these look identical to the real thing. These were a little bit more expensive, but I think it's totally worth it. The attention to detail is absolutely insane. Yeah, I'm gonna run these into the ground. And that's what I mean by, like, I need to be able to wear my clothing. If I didn't get such a good price on these shoes, then I wouldn't be able to wear them the way that I want to. And they are sneakers, like they're meant to be worn casually. Anyway, the amount of layers on this shoe, my mom and I have tried to count the layers and it's impossible. I've also seen the real ones and they look just like these. These were a little bit more expensive than what I'd like to spend on AliExpress. These were about $150, but for the quality of the imitation and the attention to detail, I think it's worth it. Like, you can even see the texture of the suede on the patch where the name is in the front right here. And then you've got the reflective material here also, and in the back, and it's just, everything is where it should be. And I only know because I spent so long looking at the real thing and comparing it to these. And the real test came when I wore these out. I've already worn these. I wore them on a day where we did a lot of walking and they were so comfortable. Sometimes these replicas on AliExpress really have me thinking, like, are these real? Are y'all in cahoots? Is this where Balenciaga is buying them from and then selling them? Because these look so real. I have this pair. My mom got the light blue pair. This is more of like a teal. She has the light blue, which is absolutely adorable. We love them so. We ordered those at the same week. I ordered these and my mom ordered the light blue pair at the same time, so they both came at the same time. Love them so much. My mom got a black pair and now she's talking about getting the sandals, which I'm trying to talk her out of because I think that's a little too much. But yeah, I am obsessed with these shoes. Like, I am going to ride these babies till the wheels fall off, until the glue comes undone, until the laces snap, because they are perfect. They're so perfect. Yeah, and they were just worth every single penny. I know $150 is like a lot, especially a little bit worried about what it's gonna look like when it comes, but I would highly recommend these. They took a little bit longer to come. They took about a month and a half, but then my mom ordered a black pair and they took about 3 weeks. So the shipping can vary a little bit. They came in a box. Oh, you know what? Let me just show you. They came in a box like this. Mind you, my mom has real Balenciagas and we were even comparing the box that they came in. The box isn't identical, it's a different type of box, but even the box looked legit. Like, it's the same shade of gray. I believe hers is like, the top comes completely off. This one is more like, you know, it has a flap, but hers are also sandals and these are sneakers, so I don't really know. It came with paper on the inside. It came with a dust bag. The dust bag actually matches the gray on here, but on camera it's looking like 2 different grays. This is the dust bag, which is like, thank you for sending a dust bag. Like, you didn't have to, I definitely will not be putting my sneakers in here because I think it's a little bit too small. But, you know, the idea is nice. Like, thank you. And it's got like little drawstrings to close it. And it also came with backup laces. So these shoes are very intricate in their lacing. I believe they have 2 pairs of laces on one shoe. So we have 4 laces. And then it even came with a little book. If this is backwards, I'm just gonna flip the image so you guys can read it. But it has like this whole thing. Like, dude, I know I'm ordering off of AliExpress. Like, you don't need to try to fool me with, you know, cardboard, paper, and a dust bag. I will say that the extra laces are very, very nice. They came very well packaged. They even had paper on the inside, which I've just restuffed back in there for when I'm not wearing them. But I would definitely, if you are interested in getting a pair of these and maybe you just can't justify spending that much money on a pair of sneakers that you actually want to wear, I would highly recommend these. Like, these definitely get like 1,000 out of 10. Like, it was worth every single penny, and I left raving reviews. Let me just say that if you're looking for any of these items, feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'd be more than happy to help. Also, like this video if you liked these designer purchases. I'm constantly shopping on AliExpress for good finds, and I definitely could make another video of more things that I bought from there. Or if you have any requests, like you've been looking for a certain item for so long, please like just leave it in the comments and I will go find it, buy it, review it, and then you can see if it's worth your money or not, because that is what I do in my free time. Like, for me, the hunt is also like part of the fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.